Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. Got a bunch of orders, 3 orders coming today. 1 reptile, 1 freshwater fish, 1 saltwater and freshwater. First thing up, we have some reptiles. We have 1 Egyptian sandfish. I was expecting 3, so 1. He's a little on the skinny side, but he's cute. Next up is some Central American banded geckos. Saw the sea, I thought they're going to say captive bred, but I'm not sure that they are. Those are good sized, nice looking Central American banded geckos. Here we have a Harlequin crested gecko. I thought I ordered a couple of these guys too. Seems like my quantities got buggered on this whole order. Here's another type of gecko, because apparently geckos are the thing today. These are Pictus geckos. Got 3 of those guys too. Pictus geckos are from Africa. Next up is another gecko. This is a Standings day gecko, baby. I ordered 2 of those and only got 1 of those as well, so that seems to be the way of the day. This is Cobalt Tinks. Poison dart frogs. Jeez, my brain went dead there for a second. I was expecting 3 of those. Looks like we got 2. Green tree frogs, got 5 of those. Got all of what I asked for in that. So frogs and geckos so far. Also got more frogs. These are white tree frogs. Nice size, nice started babies there. So those are white tree frogs. Here's a spider, Arizona blonde, decent sized guy or gal, whichever you happen to be. I can't see fangs. Look for hooks, but having a hard time finding Arizona blonde, so I got me an import. So if you want an Arizona blonde, I have 1. All right, last thing out of this box ought to be something fun because it's in a bag. Always love buddies in a bag. Let's see what we got. See if I can get the bag open. Who's in there? Coming right out. This is a painted agama. Oh wow, look how beautiful you are. Beautiful lizard. Painted agama or clown agama, they'll call them. Another, I believe they're African lizard. Such a cool agama. We have a redhead agama in the back. We've had clown agamas in the past. A super nice group. Actually, agamas include your bearded dragons. Really big group of lizards. Africa, Asia, and obviously Australia have agamas. So that's it for this box. We'll put this together and get back to some fish. And we're back. We got some fish this time. A couple of real cool things on this order. Looking forward to seeing what they look like in the bag. That's an ant. That wasn't on the order. First thing out of the box is a biker. It's a fathead biker. Nice size one. I doubled up that on accident because I thought we were out, but apparently we have a little one over there. Now we have a medium large and a small one. Here are some cynodons. These are nigroventris, or the upside down cat. Super fun African catfish. Next up is some hillstream loaches. These are your regular old reticulated hillstream loach. One of our best-selling hillstream loach, and why not? Super cool. Here's some tetras. These are Amanda Ember tetras on the Tetra Special. Buy 4 more, get 25% off for the big cost of subscribing to our channel. Cool, we got a puffer. This is a Congo leopard puffer. We know this guy, the Tetroodon shoutedeni, one of our very favorite types of puffers. They get about 3 inches and actually will do community semi-well. One of the, all the puffers are cool, I guess. Next up we have Harlequin rasbora, or 25 of them anyway. Harlequins are a great schooling fish. Next is some cory cats. Got some really cool cories on this order. These are Adolphi cories. I'll restock on those guys. Got a batch of them over there, but we got some more. And here's some more puffers. These are South American puffers. Nice size on these again. Got in a batch last week, blew out of here in a week, so we ordered again because they're available and in stock, so why not? Restock on neon tetras. Neon tetras are part of our Tetra Special, obviously. 4 more, 25% off. Always got to have a good batch of those. We went through 70 or 80 neons last week, and that's about average for us. We just go through an absolute ton of neon tetras. And why not? Great schooling fish. Let's do another box here. on a roll. Maybe I'll blow through this whole order. It's not a huge order this week from these guys, but some great stuff. These are red neon rainbows, or the Pseudomagil luminatus. Restock on that. Those are real staple over in our nano section. Golden nugget L118, or excuse me, L18. Finally got those in. I've been trying to get those in for a fella for a couple weeks, but showed up this week. Roseline sharks, we got a dozen of those guys. No, not a moment too soon, because we sold out the last of what we had yesterday. Here's a fish I've been looking for somebody for a really long time. These are Corydoras guapor. Cory guapor is got a short little nose, and they school up with tetras, kind of like a pygmy cory does. Super unusual, fun cory. Haven't seen them in a couple of years. A couple of bettas on this order. We got a Plakat Galaxy koi male and another one, so very nice on those. And more cories. These are Cotopunctatus. Got these a little cheaper than I did last time, but they're about half the size we got them last time. Been about 2 years since I've seen those too, so super cool rare cories on this week's order. Cardinal tetras, restock on these guys. These are actually wild from Colombia. The regular tank raised ones we normally get weren't available, so those will be this week's offering for our cardinal tetras. Again, one of those things that we sell out of just about every week because they are cool and you gotta have them. So you got them, so you can have them. All right, one more little box here. Let's get that up here and rip through another box on our way. We've got like 5 boxes of saltwater coming also. Here is Zuccoplatypus. Zuccoplatypus is a pale chub. These are a minnow from mainland China. They want cooler water, not over about 70 degrees on those guys. Let's see, Sebrum. These are gold Sebrums, tiny gold Sebrums, my goodness. Half the size of the green ones we got in last week. So probably have to find a different spot for those. Here are some sudden set honey dwarf grommies. Gotta like that. Should have a couple of dwarf grommies on this order. Next is emerald dwarf emerald dwarf Daniel, or Rasbora. These guys look a lot like a celestial pearl Daniel. Same body shape, but they got stripes instead of spots. So very cool little nano fish. More bettas. These are half moon koi female bettas. Not the candy ones I usually get because they didn't have any, but the koi females are really gorgeous also. So got those. Let's see, frogs. One of them did not make the trip, but everybody else looks like they're hopping. So those are African dwarf rocks. And next is some Celebes rainbows. Tried again from a different source this week than last week, and these guys shipped in just great. Beautiful looking fish. Celebes half-beak is an interesting brackish half-beak. Very cool fish. Royal blue dwarf grommies. Got a stock on those guys. Dwarf grommies have been a little bit hard to get the last few months, actually. Just the 2 types, the powder blue and the royal blue, have been available. Haven't been able to get the standards or the flames to speak of, so we got what we could, and that's it for this little box. And here we go again. I got some more freshwater, a lot of glowfish on the freshwater order from these guys, and some other cool stuff, and some inverts, and then a whole bunch of saltwater. So let's see what we got. First thing out of the box is a red claw crab. Got a couple different types of little land crabs or semi-aquatic crabs right now. Got some locally bred samurai crabs or Thai devil crabs, these red claw crabs. Out of Twitties, but we'll get more. That's another red claw. I only had 3 of those. Maybe I had 4. Apparently I had 4. Okay, cool. Also have a couple of vampires. Very cool. Glowfish. Got in some longfin glowfish this time. First time we brought those in. Let's see how they do for us. That's those tetra glowfish or skirted glowfish. Some of them in longfin. We got a bunch of them without the long fins too. More. Those are the Danios. They separate all the colors here, so there we go. More Danio glowfish. More Danio glowfish. Those are the short finned tetras, or excuse me, tetra glowfish. Tetra glowfish. More tetra glowfish. Barb glowfish. Restock on some of the colors on our barb glowfish. More of the Danios. Looks like some of those guys didn't make it. More tetras. Those didn't look good. More barbs. More tetras. I keep saying tetras, barbs, danios, glowfish. What's in here? Oh, these are dojos. Let's see. Not a bad size on these guys. Little 3-inch dojos. Regular gold or brown gold dojos, not the golden ones. So they've got a couple different types of dojos available right now. That's that for that box. Threw something on the ground. One crab hit the floor. Sorry, buddy. All right. Next box. We have got some plants in here too. Actually, got some more tissue culture, moss and otherwise. Let's see what comes out. There it is, right there. Some specialty Nubias. There's white rose barderi and a variegated green and white Nubia nana. There's some crypt parva. Thought I had a couple others, but it looks like they must have back-ordered them. The rest are all moss on that. So super cool. Got some nice specialty plants, the tissue culture types. Next up is lobsters. This is blue marble lobster, one of the Chirax variety. Next is assassin snails, little ninjas that they are. And more glowfish. Gotta have more glowfish apparently. Big restock on glowfish this week. Here's something I've been having a hard time getting, CPDs, or celestial pearl danios, galaxy rasbors, whatever you want to call them, a great nano fish. Came in a little bit small, but they're here, so glad to have them. More glowfish, purple ones this time. And those are snails. These are the red or orange volcano rabbit snails. I think they got a black body on them now. I was kind of expecting something with a yellow body with that name. I'm betting they shipped the wrong ones, because the orange volcanoes have a yellow foot usually, but those don't. That's a cool rabbit snail, just not the one we're expecting. Kind of looks like the fauna snails to me. Here's some more glowfish. So there you go. Snails, plants, glowfish, and more glowfish. We got a very shiny, glowing batch of freshwater from that particular supplier. All right, next we should have some salt. A lot of coral on this particular order. LPSs and soft corals for the most part. But first thing out of the box is Darwin's clownfish. This is an Ocellaris off the coast of Australia. They get these ones they call the Darwins, which turn black as they get bigger. So we actually got in a private priority pair of those that are big, and we got in another pair of the little ones. I ordered medium, but that wasn't very big. This is a cool marble reef star. Very cute, spotted, beautiful little starfish. Hopefully they'll do well for us. Let's see, cleaner ass, that's kind of doing a backstroke. We'll see if he figures out which way is up, but he doesn't look particularly happy. Let's see, bubble coral, or excuse me, bubble colored anemone. Looks like it's kind of a rose, nice bubble anemone. And another Darwin. Yeah, we got a pair of little Darwins. So I think we actually have 5 of them in the shop right now. Ooh, fun. This is a tube coral, LPS. They also call this something else, an orange basket or something like that. That's a LPS orange tube coral. We had black tube coral in last week, sold it out. Rusty angel. It's a pygmy angel. Beautiful. Love these guys. Fun. I got a good collection of pygmy angels in right now and coming. Here's another cleaner wrasse. They always act a little funny anyway, so I always have to guess whether or not they can tell what side's up. He looks like he's doing fine. Mandarin goby. This is a regular green mandarin. Remember, if you get these guys are high metabolism, small mouth. They need itty bitty things like ticker pods or pods growing in your sump to feed those guys with. Live brine works in a pinch, and a lot of times you can get them onto frozen brine or frozen mysis with a little bit of time. Pygmy yellowtail angel, one of the varieties of pygmy angel. Oh, there it is, yellowtail on him. That's don't have that. Yeah, flavicata is what the scientific on those guys are. So super cool pygmy angel. This is, oh nice. Been hard to get. Flame Angel. Had that really nice one in my coral tank for a while, my rock tank, but sold him a couple weeks ago, and I've been having a heck of a time replacing them, so we did. We found them a little bit more expensive than the last time we had them in. Here's a hawkfish. This is a Falco hawkfish. Max certified too, if that matters to you. Falco hawkfish is one of many types of miniature hawk, or dwarf hawk. Let's see, lyre tail orange Anthias. It's an orange or a lyre tail Anthias. Blue eye. There's a lot of different names for this guy. Same guy. I got 3 of these guys. I think they're all females. This should be all females. Yeah, here's another one. And that's female. So nice. Remember, Anthias are another one of those high metabolism fish. Got to feed them regular, a couple times a day at least, to keep them going. Green chromide damsels. Got a half a dozen of these on this order. Let's see how many actually show up. There's 3 in that bag, I think. Snails. These are Astrea snails. Got in some last week. Didn't look like they shipped in all that great, so got another batch of them. Got to have them. They're great algae patrol for your saltwater tank. What's this? This is finger coral, the Singulara young finger. Looks like it's all mashed down on the rock right at the moment, which is fine. Last one we got in was absolutely huge and beautiful and sold out in about a minute. So we got another one, and happy to be able to offer that to you. All right, that's one of 3 boxes. Big restock on salt this week, partly because we sold most of the coral I bought over the last 2 weeks, and because I just fired off my second section of, third section I guess, the saltwater. It's a little precarious. Why don't we take a second? Stack that before we drop them all on their head. There we go. There's much happier. All right. So got new 6 more tanks coming online. So ordered extra. Fill them up. At least get started on it because we have more capacity. You guys keep asking for more. We keep getting more. Here's this is a crystal or cristata purple tip, which is a type of torch coral. LPS, of course. Here's a toadstool leather, white yellow coral, white with yellow polyps is what that means. So that's a nice little toadstool leather polyp, or leather coral. Green whisker, that's an LPS frag. Green whiskers are Duncans, so should have a whole bunch of those on this order. We got in some nice ones last week, they sold out quick, and so we got some more. Another toadstool, this is white yellow polyp also, got a couple doubles on that one. Who are you? Who are you? This is, an Acan, Bauer Banky. They changed so it's no, well, they got it listed under Acanthus Strea, but they actually changed the classification on those to something different, but they're an LPS. Mushroom finger green mini. Nice. Little tree on that. Very nice little leather coral. And here's another one of those little, oh no, this is a green trumpet. Metallic green trumpet. Got one of those last time. Looked absolutely fantastic under our fantastic lights. So I sold it in about a minute, so I got more. This is another cristata. This is a gold tip though. Gold tip cristata torch. Hopefully those will open up and look amazing. Green whisker. Yep, that's another green whisker. Looks like a single polyp on that other one. That other one had 2. Who are you? Metallic green trumpet again. Here it is. Oh, it's got 2 polyps on it. Very cool. The last one had 2 also. Here is a green whisker. Like tripled down on them because they're such a cool, neat little guy. Meteor shower. That's an LPS. Meteor shower is an encrusting LPS. So very cool. Who are you? This is a pink center maze, another encrusting LPS. That's a Platyagura species. I got a couple Platyaguras. No, these LPS. I didn't realize Platyaguras were LPS. I thought they were SPS. My bad. Imagine me get something wrong. It happens. This is an octopus branch LPS. Another in the torch and hammer group. And a Lamarck angel. Hello, there you are. Very cute. Another pygmy angel type. A lot of the Lamarcks are a nice reef-friendly, smaller angel. Another whisker. Yep, that's a green whisker. Green whiskers are a Duncan type. We have a really nice big Duncan over there, a green one. also, but now we got individual polyps. Here's one more. I think there's 6 total on this order. And let's see who's here. This is, this will be fun. This is a shaggy angler, and he looks shaggy. Very cool. Anglers can be a little bit on the challenging side. They're challenging to get them to eat, and when they do eat, they're a little bit messy, but they don't do bad water. So they're definitely something that can challenge even the most sophisticated keeper. Here's a green chromide, a bunch more of those guys, maybe 4 more in there. And I bet that's more. Yep, there's a finish of our order. Got a dozen of those guys. Green chromides are another high metabolism fish. So they hang up high enough in the water column, they usually get food. This is a butterfly, a vagabond butterfly, one of the mildly easier to keep butterfly species. Butterflies in general are not easy to keep, but with some diligence and a little bit of luck, you can get them to eat, and then it gets better from there. Here is a lyre-tail orange anthus. I'd already had all 3 of those. Maybe I missed somebody along the way. If I did, come in and check and see who I got that I mislabeled. Here's a Knox angel, another mini angel. Knoxes are beautiful black angel. Beautiful fish. I think they are fantastic for an all black fish. Let's see, bristletooth 2-spot tang. Only a couple tangs on this order, wasn't very much available this week. I had a couple people ask me for blue hippos. Didn't have any available, so we didn't get them. But the 2-spot is in the bristletooth group. Very cool, cousin to the Tamini. Here's a hammer branch purple. That's an LPS hammer, obviously, branch purple. Wow, that one's got a couple heads on it too. Nice, that's actually a deal at twice the price I've got on it. Here's an Argyle hawkfish, other hawkfish. Got 2 of them this week. Sold out a hawk. No, I got a pixie back there still. No long nose or flames were available, so we got an Argyle and that falco. Falcos and the pixie look pretty similar. That's good. Send you guys back to the box. We got one more big box to unwrap. If I remember everything in there. There's still some angels in there. Some really cool stuff on this order. A bunch more leather corals, probably a few more LPSs. Got a pretty good selection of SBSs also, though I've been focusing more on the LPS and for the leathers and polyps because they're been more in demand right at the moment. But if you're looking for something, typically we have a pretty good track record of finding things. So I've got to say, week to week, it's odd what is and isn't available. Give a little bit of time, a couple of ordering cycles, and usually just about anything you're looking for will show up. All right, frags on the top here. That's a leather. This is a Caledonian green tree. It's so funny, it said on the invoice that this did not come, but it did, so there it is. I have to double check and see what I did wrong. Here's a Zoa, mixed color, nice. This is a lot bigger than the ones we got last week. I got a whole bunch at that price point, and then I got a couple on this one. Didn't go in too hard because I don't have that many of them, but very nice. This is a Kenya tree, and that's another soft Campanella species. Nice leather coral. Here's toadstool, white with yellow. I think that's the 3rd one of those. Let's see, toadstool green. Looks all flat right now, but it'll pop out little green polyps off the top. So it's a little shaggy thing. And green whisker. Thought we were done with those, but we were not. Here's another torch. This is a green torch. Looks pretty cool. It's even out a little bit in the bag, so that's cool. He's doing all right. Here's another Zoa. There's 3 of those total. These Zoas a little bit bigger, quite about 3 times the size of the ones we got, and not that much more expensive. Here's a mushroom lavender plum. Nice big mushroom. Wow, nice. And we got that other Zoa I promised you. So there it is. That's number 3. And up next we have a green metallic trumpet sitting on its head, but it looks like it's in good shape. Here's a starburst branch green. What was it? That was it's a type of polyp. Looks like an encrusting, but I think it's just flat. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like when it gets filled up. So it doesn't look like what I was expecting. Okay, next is a toadstool leather with green polyps. Sure enough, it's got polyps sticking out right now. It's like almost purple tips on that guy. And here is a toadstool leather green polyps. Another one. That one does not have its polyps sticking out. More fish. Who do we got? Ooh, it's a tang. This is a scopa tang. Nice size. Very happy with the size on that guy. I was expecting a little bit smaller, actually. Next one is a blacktail red stripe Ebly angel. Funny thing is, I've ordered this fish like 3 weeks in a row and got 0. This week we got one, so very cool. Very neat little angel. Here's a red Linka star, tiny one. Very cool. Linka stars are reef safe. Very popular for that. Kind of came in more expensive for that size, but excuse the bug. Here's a firefish. Gotta love the firefish goby. Very good jumpers. Watch that. We had one jump out of our little nano tank on the counter, though we had a purple one in there that did fine. This is a black cap basilis. I love this little fish. So bright, so beautiful. A couple bucks more than a royal grama, but a very beautiful fish. Here's a guy who looks like a royal grama too. This is a bicolor dotty back, or bicolor pseudochromis. One of my favorite little fishes. I have one in my sump. That is my buddy. Here's a flametail blenny. It's not very flametail looking right now, but he'll flame up as he settles in, I expect. And who's in here? Chorus wrasse. Yellow chorus wrasse, or they call them a couple things. Did not make the trip. Well, that's a bummer. They'll play possum sometimes, but that's not possum. He's not. He's not with us. That's a bummer. Pretty big order. One wrasse didn't make it. Rather, it was nobody. Didn't make it. Ooh, itty bitty guy, but this is a blue spotted puffer. It's another little Toby. We've done really good with Valentinis. The blue spots have really been a challenge. I'm gonna baby this guy and see how he does. All very fun. This is a blue mini sponge. Mini sponge. Very bright blue. Very cool. I have an orange sponge over there from last week. Next up is a yellow clown goby. Very little, tiny little guy. Cute. Clown gobies are a fun little tiny tank denizen that work well in that little nano tank. And last thing out here is a flower pot, one of the log and tentacle ones. We had one last week. Can't see anything on it. This right now it just looks like a flat top, but that's a flower pot and it will extend its polyps out. So very, very cool. And that's it for that extensive order of coral and saltwater fish.